Hi, this is Jason, and this is my daily vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy.
Day 2 of the Marvel Avengers Infinity War calendar, and I've already located door 2. I cheated just so I wouldn't look like an idiot trying to find it. And we have, that's a good question actually this time. Oh, I think it's Okoye. I've got a feeling she's out of Black Panther. I could be wrong, but I think she's out of Black Panther. Looking at the logo, I'd say she's out of Black Panther. Yeah, I would say so. I'm not quite sure because I've not seen Black Panther yet. So there you go. There's door 2 on Infinity War calendar.
That's better.
Go for door 2 on Star Wars. I shall open it up. Door 2. Oh, cool. I don't think you can see that. It's a figure, and there's all the bits needed to build said figure. That's door 2 on the Star Wars Lego Advent Calendar. Day 2 of Doggy Advent Calendar. Let me get to it. There we go. Don't think she'll be able to get that. Hang on. No, I can't get that. Hold on. Oh. And look what's on it. Santa. Does she want it? That's the question. Let's find out, shall we? Do you want that? Sit. Sit. Do you want that? Yes. Do you want it? Do you? Can I have 4? Can I have one? Do you want that? Want that? Today it didn't even hit the floor. Yesterday was finding out what it was. Today, loved it. What's that, Jess?
Evening, folks. As you've just seen from the first 2 videos, again, me and the dog opening our Advent calendars. I've not done a lot today at all. I've spent most of the day actually ripping music because my MP3 player, I had 965 tracks on it. And over the last 6 months, I've listened to them all. I decided today to rip some CDs, and I've ripped everything you can think of. I've got Erasure on there, I've got UB40 on there, I've got Mark Oldfield on there, I've got the best 80s album, the best 90s album, because I've got such a wide choice of music. You know, I love all sorts of music. I don't stick to one particular genre. I love 80s, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love 80s music. I could listen to it all day. But I don't mind a little bit of modern stuff. Not the stuff that's on top of Now Music 101 or all that kind of garbage. I don't like hardly any of that. In fact, when I picked up Now 101, showing me age here, I only knew 3 tracks off it, and one of them I weren't sure about. But I prefer to stick to artists I know and that have been going for years, like Erasure, Pet Shop Boys, Depeche Mode, as I mentioned before, Within Temptation. I like a bit of Mike Oldfield, I like a bit of Madness. What else? Like, really, some weirder stuff. Jean-Michel Jarre, Alan Parsons Project. Depends on the mood I'm in, to be honest. I mean, I got into that sort of music, Jean-Michel Jarre, when I was working at ANC. I've done it again. Moreland Photo Labs in Bearsland. I got a job there as a computer operator. There wasn't a job there, actually. I went up for a job as a receptionist and turned around and said, sorry, but that job's gone. But once he interviewed me, he said, we're willing to open up a job for you. We want somebody to on the computers to go with the person who was already there. So I got a lovely job there, working fantastically with people who were doing, basically, you took in photos. Now, some were professional ones, what were done hand hand altered on premises, wedding photographs, that sort of thing. We had another side to it, which was where you basically handed in your roll of film. This is going back a bit, isn't it? Your roll of film, and it was sent off to be developed. That was totally different. That wasn't done on our premises. We sent out to somewhere else. But when I was working there, I knew a couple of the lads who used to work in different departments, and one of them was playing this Jean-Michel Jarre, who I'd never heard of before. Or should I say I'd heard of him, but only Where There's Life, you know, that that one. Anyway, that's the only one that I knew at the time. Anyway, I heard him playing this music, and I thought it was brilliant. And I said to him, you know, where how would you get that sort of thing? And he said, well, do you want to borrow some? I said, I'll tell you what, I'll get some blank tapes, because I didn't like borrowing music off people in case I ruin the tapes or whatever. I said, I got some blank tapes. Can you record it me? And he recorded me 10 tapes worth of it. I had literally quite a lot of Jean-Michel Jarre stuff, but he also chucked on something by a group called Exchange. Now, Exchange are an American, I think they're a duo actually, and basically a lot of it's just music, and some of the stuff is absolutely fantastic. It really is. It's very hard to get. I've got it recently. I managed to pick it up from buying from America, but obviously back then the chances of buying anything from America were so remote. You know, you'd have had to go over there on holiday. But I got this music by Exchange, and there was a children's series years ago called The Legend of Prince Valiant. I don't know whether anybody remembers it, but they did the entire soundtrack to that, and I've got the album to it. It's a really, really good soundtrack. They do a lot of mood music, you know, different sort of synthesized music, and sometimes it's guitars and pianos and keyboards and all sorts of stuff. They really are talented. But obviously the most talented, like I say, I think anyway, is Jean-Michel Jarre. I think he's absolutely fantastic. The first album, full album I did was Oxygen. And then I went on to Equinox, Magnetic Fields. And I've just carried on going all the way through. I've not missed an album of his. He's just bought one out called Planet Jarre, actually. It's a CD set. And that looks pretty good. That's in my Christmas list to get. But yeah, I've got a really, really varied taste in music. So, it depends on the mood I'm in. Other than that, today, I've not done a lot, to be honest. I only did a couple of surveys. I couldn't be that bothered. Sometimes I'm not in the mood to do surveys, and this was one of them. I didn't end up watching a film last night, and I don't care about the spoilers for this. I finished off my box set of Love Thy Neighbour. Now, a lot of people say Love Thy Neighbour is racist because the white guy keeps calling the black guy a nignog, he keeps calling him a chocolate drop, he keeps calling him Sambo. And people would go up to the wall these days. They would go mental and say how racist it was. But the black guy also used to call the white bloke snowflake, white honky puff, and all sorts, right? Now, I can guarantee if that was shown on TV, the only racist insults people would notice would be the black ones, the ones where he called him chocolate drop or Negro or that sort of thing, right? You wouldn't notice the white ones, because, you know, why would you? Why? Calling somebody a snowflake, I don't think insult. Calling somebody chalk ice and all this sort of stuff, which he does. Now, he calls him everything you can possibly think of. But the irony of it is, he tries to act like Mr. Superior White Man, you know, I'm the best and you sort of should still be in the jungle and all this, and he's constantly saying it. And he always ends up on the wrong side of things, the white guy does. He always ends up looking like an idiot. He never wins any of the arguments that they have. You know, I mean, they have literally bets every couple of episodes or every few episodes. And the way that it gets turned around, so it's always the white guy who looks stupid. And most of the time, it's the other white guys that stick up for the coloured guy. Now, the cast is really, really good. It's got Jack Smethurst in it, who's a fantastic actor. It's got Rudolph Walker, who most people will know. He went on to be in Thin Blue Line. That's one of the most things he's famous for. In that, he is one of the policemen in that, with the Rowan Atkinson comedy. It's also got Kate Williams in it, and the very brilliant Nita Baden-Semper, who plays, basically, Rudolph Walker and Nita Baden-Semper play Bill and Barbie Reynolds, who are obviously the coloured family, and Jack Smethurst and Kate Williams play Eddie and Joan. I can't remember the surname, actually, just for a minute. Booth. Eddie and Joan Booth, they play. And if you want to watch a series that will make you laugh, only watch it if you don't get offended. You know, if you think you're going to get offended by the language and the racism, then don't watch it. Just watch it for the comedy value, and you will really truly enjoy a 1970s classic comedy. You know, I don't watch it because it's racist. I don't watch it because it's him insulting a black guy. I don't care about that. I watch it because it is funny as hell. It is literally laugh a minute. And the situations he finds himself in, you've just got to see it, honestly. So yeah, that is well worth watching. I'm about to start on another series now. It's taken me the best part of 6-7 months to watch that one. But I'm about to start on one that not many people know, actually. It's a Nicholas Lyndhurst one. Now, it's not only Fools and Horses, and it's not The Two of Us, and it's not Good Night, Sweetheart. No, this one was actually one that's not that well known, called The Piglet Files. And basically, he plays a sort of MI5 agent, if you will. But he's not somebody you'd trust with the country, let's put it that way. He makes Mr. Bean look intelligent. That's how good it is. But I've got all 3 series of that on DVD, so I'm looking forward to watching that. But yeah, that's my video for today. I'm done for today. I'm going to go watch football now because I've been taping it all day, so I want to see what happens. And I'll do another video tomorrow. You all take care, and I hope you have a nice Sunday evening. If you're enjoying the videos I'm doing and you want to see more, you can subscribe by clicking the link there. And if you want to see my exciting day from yesterday, you can click up there. Thank you again for taking the time to watch my videos. Bye for now.